So this is Retro Ratchet, and today we're going to explore the Morris Leslie Classic Car Auction up at Errol Airfield. So stay tuned to see if there's anything interesting. Two BMW 7 Series. So this one here is a wee bit more interesting. This is a 750 IL. So it's on an end plate, so that's roughly about 95. Reasonably low mileage, 76,000 miles. Let's see if it's open. Yeah. Beautiful black leather interior. Period phone. How nice is that? It does have that 90s BMW smell to it. All the wood on the dashboard there. It's like an early fuel computer on it. Really nice. So this is an IL, so it should be the long wheelbase version. Pretty cool controls on the seats there. Let's take a wee look in the back. It's even got blinds on the window. How cool is that? Very well spec'd these. Plenty of legroom with it being the long wheelbase. Got some heated seat controls down there. You might not be able to see because it's pretty dark. But that's lovely. That's amazing condition that inside. V12 badge. I mean, it's in really good body condition. There's even a little toy one in the back. 750 IL. Yeah, how nice is that? Yeah, it is in really good condition. A bit of damage there. There's a view from the driver's seat. Yeah, 76,000 miles, so it's hardly run in for a V12. It might be a wee bit expensive to run that. So Jag XJ Executive. So this one here is a 2002, so it's going to be a V8. Beautiful colour for one of these. A wee bit of rust coming through in the arches, but that was pretty common for these. Yeah, there's your V8 badge there. Let's have a look on the information on it. So it's 3.2, so smaller engine one. Cream leather interior. They're always really nice inside these. X308, yeah, I had one of these as well. It was an XJR though. All well spec'd. This has got heated seats in it as well. It's in decent condition. I have to check what mileage it is. 65,000 miles, but no MOT. I think they've still got good presence on the road, these, even at this age. Looks like a private plate on it, maybe. Yeah, that back arch is pretty good. Wee bit rust coming through there, which is pretty common on them. Could definitely do with a good machine polish, but it would probably bring it up really nice. Now this is an interesting one, America 230. It's badged 230.4, which I've never seen before on an end, so I think that's a 74. Yes, it's actually a 1975, this one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Really robust this age of Merc as well. Still got its original coloured hubcaps on it. A few bits of damage on the body, you know, it's certainly not a mint one, but really nice. Tan, I think it's fake leather interior in these. Automatic gearbox. And those binnacles, they're pretty cool. Definitely a good usable one, this. A wee bit of rust on that strip coming up there, which is a shame. Where you look in the back. I mean, the back looks like it's hardly ever been sat in. Same with the carpets. Carpets are absolutely mint. I'll have to close that a wee bit harder. 82,000 miles on the clock. And yeah, they had the curious handbrake set up there, where it was a foot to engage it and then that lever to disengage it. It's pretty cool. Got another few things that I recognise from the last auction. That Mark III XR2i there, that was there last time, so it obviously didn't sell. Doesn't he sound the healthiest actually? The SD1, seen that last time. think that XR2 is probably going to have to be pushed. Have a wee look at what's going on here. Shame that wee barn find one. Let's see if it starts. Wonder why this didn't sell. It is actually pretty rough, to be fair. It needs a lot of work, I think, to get this one right. I don't know what their expectations are for value. I mean, it's a nice enough motor, but it does need a lot of paintwork rectification. There's a paint line, see that right there? The paint is very, very rough. I mean, I don't know what is hiding under that roof. That's been brush painted, see that bit along there? You can see some brush marks. But the arches are pretty solid, so, you know, maybe it just needs a quick paint over. Who knows? Bonnet's seen better days, without a doubt. But it is a 3.5 litre V8. I don't know who painted that one. See a big paint mark up there. See what it goes for this time, it could be interesting. Here's a nice high-spec X308, so this is a Daimler version. Daimler grille, so it's a 4 litre V8. I think it's a 1999, this one. Yeah, 1999, 101,000 miles, so it had originally been a Nikasil engine car. It's probably been replaced for a steel engine one at some point. A wee bit of rust coming through there on the back of the sill. Yeah, that arch is a wee bit grotty. But these are lovely. I mean, these are all long wheelbase. Check that out in there. Proper luxury. You've got a good few extras over and above just the standard Jag versions in these. Seats were all slightly different. Absolutely love these. I'd probably quite happily have another one of these. Although the colour's a wee bit too much like the Escort from my liking. It does blend in with the wall, which is a wee bit strange. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good usable example, this one. Also, one former keeper. So that has to be pretty rare in itself. Plenty of chrome on these. Headlamp washers. Have a wee look down this side, see what it's like. They've got the chrome caps on the mirror. Yeah, a wee bit rusting on that arch. I mean, nothing massive. Sill's pretty good on this side. But yeah, lovely spec. I wonder what this will go for. Here we go. So this caught my eye as soon as I came in. I had one of these maybe about 15 years ago. It's like a 1994 Volvo 480 Turbo. So this one's got just over 100,000 miles on it. It's currently out of MOT, and I think the current keeper's had it for around about 10 years. Original 5-spoke Volvo alloys. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad condition. Yeah, got a wee bit of lacquer peel in there. Let's see if it's open. These are lovely, these. Full of unusual styling quirks like the switchgear and stuff on them. Can't really see, it's very dark in here, but you do have a wee turbo boost gauge in there. Luckily this one is a manual. Manual ones are good fun. Half leather seats. But these are great. You can see that this one's sat about. Quite a lot of mould growing on it. Cool wee turbo badge there. A wee bit damp inside actually. But these are great. A very unusual colour, I think. Could do with that being replaced, with a bit of rust coming through there. It definitely needs a wee bit TLC, but on the face of it, it does look solid. Yeah, possibly best stay out the road when this one's bidding in case we end up buying it. Could make a nice little project. Here we have a nice wee MG. Look at this one, this looks pretty tidy. Just like a later one. So it'll be an MG TF, so it's a 2003, 55,000 miles. Looks like a 1.8 Cat C previously. Bit of a shame. You can see the paintwork has got slight bits of micro blistering on the bonnet. You probably won't be able to make it out from this, but yeah, what a shame it's a Cat C. It looks really nice. Blue roof, obviously manual. Those white dials in there. Cloth seats. You know, these are grown on me. I've never had one of these. And I keep on looking at them and thinking, you know, I would actually quite fancy having one. Don't think they suit the clear rear lights, so that's the only thing. But yeah, micro blistering on that boot as well, so that lets it down a wee bit. Right, so this is a rarer sight on the roads these days. Audi 80 1.9 TDI, so this was a pre-PD engine, totally bulletproof. And this was the one to have. You know, they went on for hundreds of thousands of miles these. But yeah, how nice is this? Manual gearbox, I think most of them were. They've aged really well, these. And seat covers on. And the seats, yeah, the seats are mint. I don't know what mileage it is, we'll have to check that out. It is 170,000 miles and it's 1992. But that looks in really good nick. That'd be a perfect usable retro on this, I would think. That 1.9 looks tiny in there actually. See when you stand back and look at it. It does not fill that engine bay. You've got all of this space in here. Old period alarm in as well. Now here we have something you don't see every day, a Renault Safrane. So the one that replaced the Renault 25. So this one's a 2-litre executive, so this should be specced up. I'll take a wee look inside. Grey leather seats. They actually look like they're manual, which is weird. Automatic transmission. Some climate control in there. Electric sunroof. Quite a rare one, isn't it? You got some fake leather on the doors. And in the back looks like it's never been sat on either. Actually much smaller than I remember them, these type of cars. It's in pretty decent condition. Definitely benefit from a polish. So 2-litre will probably be a 2-litre 16 valve in this one. R, so it'll be 97. So it's got 68,000 miles on the clock. It's still got an MOT till early next year. Look at these also, the strange yellow fog lights on them. I don't know if that's maybe a European thing. Condition-wise, I think it's pretty decent. I mean, who knows what's hiding under those plastic sill covers, but on the face of it, you know, the arches and stuff are pretty good. It's quite an ugly looking thing, mind, from the back anyway. Doesn't look like the tailgate really fits the rest of the car. But still thumbs up for rarity value. Now here's where I get into trouble with the missus. The Mazda from last time, so obviously remained unsold. I've kind of paced around this a few times thinking, will I put a bid in? I mean, I can't remember, I think it was something like 1,300 last time. I need to check my video. Obviously didn't meet the seller's expectations. We're obviously wanting a wee bit more. I think the estimate's something like 1,300 to 1,800, but it still looks cool. It's definitely something I would like to add to the collection. I mean, look at that. How smart is that? Yeah, so this could be a dangerous purchase. Now, here is one if you're feeling really brave. Bentley Mulsanne. Now, this is a high mileage one, so you definitely have to take some brave pills to take this one on. 123,000 miles on the clock, 1990, and it does have a decent MOT in it. September next year. What a beast. 6.7 litre V8. Hopefully it's open and I can have a wee peek inside. Yeah, check this out. I mean, those doors weigh an absolute ton. Proper build quality. I mean, check out the wood on that. Blue leather dash. How nice would it be just to own one of these, or certainly use one of these for a little bit. Check out all the equipment. Seat heaters, heater controls, incorrect stereo, which is a shame. All that wood. Look, you've even got leather up there on the roof. Let's have a wee look in the back. That'll be equally as impressive, I would imagine. You've got these huge, big, thick, like woolly carpets. I mean, that is ridiculous. We don't want to be getting mud on them. There isn't actually that much legroom in the back, which is surprising. Check that out. That's weird. What a machine. It would certainly not fit in my garage, but I'd be happy to do a review on one if somebody wanted to loan me one. Here we have a nice Range Rover. Look at this, 4.6 HSE, so see the old V8 engine in that one, and this one looks in decent nick. I mean, I don't know what the chassis would be like. Let's have a wee nosy inside. Beautiful. I'm going through a little bit of a Range Rover phase. I might even be getting one to do a review on shortly, so watch this space. These are lovely. Proper retro. Look at the controls in it as well. I bet this sounds nice as well. This is an amazing condition. See the interior? Proper nice car. However, mileage 198,000 miles, 1997, and we do have a decent MOT on it. So yeah, it's quite a high mileage, but body-wise, it looks spot on, to be fair. I would certainly have one of these. A wee bit of rust coming through in that door there. Let's have a wee look around the back. Yeah, that's a lovely car. Jaguar XJS. So this looks like a late one. L, so that'll be around about 94. This one is out of MOT, 94,000 miles, and is a 4-litre auto. Looks in fairly decent condition. These used to be 10 a penny once upon a time, but now seem to be rocketing up in value. These are beautiful. I mean, I guess they are a 2+2, not particularly massive amount of space in the back, you know, maybe 1 inch for your legs, but who cares about that anyway. But this is lovely. Really nice example, this one. Yeah, quite rare on an L plate. Little rectangular exhaust trims on it. I mean, it's not totally mint, but you know what, I think it's pretty decent. Good to get a hold of one of these before they get any dearer. Any love for a E30 Cabriolet? So this one on a K plate, quite a late one. 1993, 129,000 miles. It's a 1.8i Lux. Yeah, it looks quite tidy though. That black roof. We look inside. Manual gearbox. A wee bit mould in the seat light, so it's probably been getting damp in here. But these are really nice. Check the seats out. I've always loved the seats on these. They're proper sporty looking. Black leather. Roof looks in good condition. That's probably just been replaced, to be fair. There's no way that sat for years like that with that roof, I wouldn't have imagined. But yeah, smaller engine, 318. Wee single exhaust under there. But that looks a great example. You know, condition-wise, you know, it looks spot on. 3-spoke steering wheel in there as well. 129,000 miles isn't really that high for one of these. Here we have a really rare Rover 418 GSD Turbo. So it's a slightly later one. It's got the grille and the different bumper on it, the colour-coded bumper. But this is definitely one for the braver among you. 208,000 miles. Obviously not MOT'd. I mean, the body is pretty much shot on it, to be fair. It's probably been open to the elements for a while. Yeah, I mean, look inside. Yeah, some greenery growing in there. So yeah, it's definitely been in a field, which is a shame. It's got that original, you know, grey leather interior. That was quite a rare thing on these. They were mostly cloth. So look in the back. Oh, Jesus. Try and get that door open. Yeah, you can get it open, covered in like mould and stuff. What a shame it's been left to rot like this. Tow bar on it as well. You know, it was probably a nice car in its day. 418 GSD Turbo. Rotten arches. Yeah, so I don't know what somebody will do with that, you know, if they plan to restore it. I mean, I suppose anything can be restored, but at what cost? Yeah, I'm not going to try and open that because that will probably come off. Interesting one. So here we have a rare one, a 1983 Lancia Coupe. 33,000 miles and one owner. Now this thing looks mint and it must be super rare. 2 litre. I know nothing about these, I do have to admit. But what I do know is this one's pretty mint and there can't be many of these left on the road. Yeah, 32,000 miles, one owner, 2 litre. Proper mint condition as well. Let's have a wee nosy inside. That cloth interior is beautiful. Absolutely mint condition. Door trims are immaculate as well. Those rear arches are pretty mint too. Original alloy wheels and Pirelli P6000s. It's very difficult to try and get a video of this one. I've been waiting for about half an hour. It's very popular, as you'd imagine. And there's a view for the back. 2 litre IE, so it looks like it's fuel injected. How nice is that? I honestly say I don't think I've ever seen one of them on the roads. And probably never will. I'll need to figure out how many of those are actually left. Please.
Like and subscribe.
So if you've enjoyed this video that we've done, we wander around the auction, please remember to like and subscribe. It always helps small channels like this, and I'll see you all for the next one.